in studio today, and because of that, we're going to be taking an update with the Early Bird Lions Club here in Moose Jaw. First of all, to my immediate left, we've got the president as of July this summer, Elvin. Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the events that have been happening over the summer?
Well, we had the Duck Derby down at Crescent Park, and we probably, believe we sold more tickets this year than we have in any other past years. Mm-hmm. We have 3,000 ducks. We don't sell them all, but I guess we got about almost 2,500 sold this year.
It's an impressive.
So we did pretty well.
Yeah, it's an impressive number. I also understand that you were involved in the Queen City Marathon this year.
Well, our club is going over as running the concession booth there for drinks and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And because apparently they have had nobody doing that kind of thing before, so we thought we'd take it on because the fact that Charlene here has been taking part in it. She knew more about it than the rest of us, so she's kind of set it up for us.
Charlene, you're kind of a new face to us. We haven't interview any female members of the Early Bird Lions, and that's kind of why you're here. It's an all-open membership, right?
You bet it is. Yep, been a member now for over 9 years, I guess.
Yeah. So are there many female members? I don't want to start getting into a sexist thing, but
I'd say there's more males than females, but there's getting to be more, and it depends on which club you're in. Sometimes there's a couple. I know we only have a few in our club, but the club I was at before, probably half men, half women. So.
Do you think that's just because people don't know that it's an open membership?
I think that's part of it. Yeah, and it's been traditionally a men's club to begin with. So
then can I ask you personally, how come you decided to join up?
Well, my father and my grandfather were both Lions members, and so I spent a lot of my childhood helping out at different functions and stuff like that, and sort of seeing the inside ropes, and my dad's also on a lot of different boards within the Lions, so I've got to see a lot of different things, and it's just something that appeals to me, and just being involved in a charity and helping out. And
you guys are always looking for new members, right?
Yes, always. Anybody.
So then I guess a follow-up question to that is, how can people become involved? What's a phone number or a website address, something like that?
Oh, goodness. Should
I go to Bernie for that?
Yeah, well, you could contact any Lions member if you know them already, or you could definitely look up on the internet. I don't know the site offhand.
So Bernie, now it's our time to talk to you. You're back to give us more information about maybe the car raffle. Is that what it was?
Yeah, on the 7th here, just coming up here, just in a matter of a few days, there's going to be the draw for the CNIB car raffle that we've been doing for quite a few years now. And they have the choice of the 3 vehicles that are on it. They're one of them being the Camaro, as a lot of people are aware of. It's gone over well on it there. We actually just got a phone call last week, and it was too bad because the tickets have to be submitted 2 weeks beforehand, but from a hotel out west, they had heard about it, and they wanted to get involved in it. So because of like people like yourself, it's really helped out a lot here at this year for the publicity on our events, and like Alvin was mentioning with the Duck Derby too, it's really helped out a lot this year for people really being aware of what we're doing and the information, because the tickets for the car raffle were very reasonable. It was 1 for $2, 4 for $5, or 10 for $10. So, and again, it's going to a great cause. It's going to CNIB.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like not only is there a lot going on, but there's a wide variety of stuff. I mean, the Duck Derby, the car raffle. It's always something to keep you going, right?
Well, there's a lot that we try to get involved in there, and we have to make sure though too that we're careful on what we're getting involved in, that it's not too much, because as Charlene was explaining, is we're always looking for volunteers, and that's the big thing is I've mentioned before, Bill Cosby mentioned years ago that if you want to feel good, do something for somebody else for no reason. And it's true. We've all done it. Yeah, exactly. Why not do it maybe a little bit more often? Because everything that the Early Bird Lions do here in town is all regarding the community here in Moose Jaw.
Something to really make you feel good. Now, maybe to wrap all this up, Alvin, I'll go back to you. If people want to get involved, phone number, website address?
Well, they can contact me at 64691-5951.
Awesome. Well, thanks guys for giving us this update, and hopefully you guys get some more members out of this. And yeah, this is the Moose Jaw Early Birds Lions for ShawTV right here in Moose Jaw. I'm Brett Hopper.